At what point in life do a lot of people here in Black America just be like, you know what? Let's steer this course correct. I may have fallen off the path, but damn it, I'm gonna make sure my kids don't fall off that path. And I'm talking about a mental journey. Okay? We always hear and see these observations of how our children or our peers, depending on what age you are, react to the culture, quote unquote. The stereotypes is more like it. What I'm trying to get at here is the fact, as you hear my boiler heater in the background. Anyway, the fact that I'm trying to make here is that you got to steer the course correct. If you have children under circumstances that you feel now are a burden, case in point, the single mother, case in point, the deadbeat dad that they always want to call deadbeat, but in fact, a lot of these times out here, a man who's actively making a motion to be in his black child's life isn't talked about. All that's being talked about is the men who didn't want to be there. And this seems to go to when I'm talking about staying the course correct, because a lot of women like to choose these type. Emotionally unavailable, of course, into the streets, not into being a parent, but he's damn sure into raw sex. And so are you, because damn it, the blame is going to go where it all needs to go, not just the one-sided situation. And you, something inside you telling you you don't have to steer the course correct. You went through it, so it's okay for your kids. Those hard nights surpass that hard dick you've been getting, that your kids hear you getting thrashed around in the next room by somebody who's not their daddy, doesn't get through to you at all. Okay? It just doesn't. Come on now. Come on. This is why I say steer the course correct. Let that man who isn't a deadbeat have access to his kid. Please. I mean, I just seen a reaction to a video where a woman who has I forgot her name. They call her the plug daughter on IG or something like that. But this woman put up a video of herself getting clapped from behind while her child is calling for her. Her little 5-6-year-old son's calling for her. Like, and then another video where this guy this young boy calls her a glizzy gladiator. Why, first of all, do he know what glizzy gladiator means? And if you don't know what it means, that means she's a head doctor. Glizzy gladiator, meaning she shined it up. That means it's spit, a lot of saliva, probably twisting like salt and pepper on some, what's her name again? That everybody called a head doctor. What's the biracial porn star? What's her name? Damn it. Tiana Trump. There we go. She probably out here giving world-class Tiana Trump dome. And your son knows about that. But where's his father at? Oh yeah, that's right. Enough said. But go ahead and blame it all on just black men. Stop procreating with heifers like this and deadbeats like that. And for God's sake, stop getting mad that the relationship didn't work out. God damn it, let the child know their dad. Don't use them as weapons against the kids. Don't use the kids against them. Stop. That has to stop too. The course needs to be steered correctly. You need to be teaching the children that, look, even though marriage did not work out, they love their children mutually. Okay? They mutually love children. Not, he ain't nowhere to be found. Meanwhile, all this child support's coming to you to buy an iPhone 13 so you can videotape yourself getting clapped from behind. Yeah, Yeah. Okay? All right. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And you know what? It's to a point where you can't even talk about things like that without being considered hateful. And then you know the typical ad hominem that they throw at you. You hate your black mama, blah blah blah, this, that, and forth. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. That is far from the truth. Look. Despite my father passing away when I was a young age, and other things that I'm not gonna get into on this video right now happening, there was still a lot of positive male figures in my life. Still a lot of them. That's very important. A positive male figure in your life isn't somebody who's just simply showing you things he do in front of you to your mama. It's somebody who actually shows you manly things, masculine things, how to work with your hands, which is should be a universal thing. That's nothing masculine about that. I believe there should be skilled jobs out here that women should be doing, but that's another video as well. But somebody to show you those things. You know how to change a damn tire. Things of that nature. But what's that we got today? We got 45-year-old grandmothers. And what Kid Organic said? Slushy head black girl. Meaning that the color of her hair is the damn color of a slushy. Either it's that bright red, it's blue, like Super Saiyan blue, or they looking like Storm from the X-Men. That means you got like pina colada slushy. You get what I'm saying. Instead, you got them 45-year-old grandmothers. Just passing the same generation, curse and ignorance down and down and down. Instead of steering the course. And if your child is to the point where when you try to steer the course and they saying, well, you didn't do that, that means you haven't raised them in a standard that shows them like, look, this is how it's going to be. Here, I'm your mom, that's your dad. We had you, but we broke up, but you are our top priority. Okay, now I may be with somebody else and he may be with somebody else, but you are our priority. Okay? Don't use one to get over on the other because we are a team. But no, there's so much hatred, there's so much animosity, there's so much finger pointing. Yeah, the guy who likes to pump and dump, and we ain't talking about it in the red pill sense, he done pumped you full of baby batter, and then he dumps you when he finds out that baby batter made a bun in the oven. No, he don't get off scot-free. He shouldn't get off scot-free. But at the same time, you shouldn't be cycling penis throughout the house. Show example to both your sons and daughters that a relationship is what you should be going for. And this time around, you have to be, don't make my mistake, because shit just doesn't turn out the way it used to. It doesn't. It's very hard out here to raise these large children families that we had back in the day, like in the 50s and stuff. It's very hard today due to financial status. You got people out here who can't pay rent. You got people out here who want to live in a nice place, but the rent's ridiculously high just because they slapped the name luxury on the building. I'm going through gentrification reasons right now. Thank God I have a family house. But enough about that. You got people doing so much work to just make ends meet, and you can't raise children like that unless you're a team. It's funny that we got modern standards, but we got draconian preferences when it comes to women. You want to be a model woman, but you don't want to pay. You feel like you shouldn't have to pay away children, or not just something. Oh well, back when I grew up, my daddy did this, my daddy did that. Look, your daddy ain't come up in a time where rent is 5 times the amount that he paid back in the fucking 70s and 60s. He didn't come up in those times. It's hard. Why you think I don't have any children? It's ridiculous. Like, you can't just go around just putting those past standards on a guy, but you don't want to help. Like, that makes no sense. And a lot of guys got pride. Like, you know what? I'm going to take care of you. This is what I'm supposed to do. This is what a man's supposed to do. That is all well and good. And if he's able to do that, by all means, good. But you have to make it worthwhile. Both of you have to make it worthwhile. It ain't just him paying stuff, because anybody can pay something and pay the bills, but he can treat you like dog shit at the same time. Any woman can benefit from a guy's hard work, but she can still treat him like dog shit at any time. Everything is placed on material things. I hate that shit. Like, I have a coworker who told me that he held it for his girlfriend and their 4-year-old daughter. He held it down and stuff and worked extra hard while she was in nursing school. She's out of nursing school now, and she's prepared to return the favor. Meaning, he's still working, but he's going to be focusing heavy on becoming a medic, so he can move up and make more money. That's a team right there. I envy that, for the simple fact that I would like to move up and become a nurse or a medic, but I have nobody to fall on. And damn anybody out there that try to make you feel weak and inferior because it's hard for you to maintain and keep things in your life, or you making it, but you don't have enough to go beyond just yet. But it's right there. It's on your mind. You constantly like, how can I get this done? You know, I got this car note, I got this insurance, I got this going on, but I need the car. The car is not something that I bought that's outside my means. It's something that I need to get around because I need to work. My other vehicle's about to go out, things of that nature. People, y'all don't want to help each other. Y'all just don't. And I'm talking about black men and women, and that means include myself. You know, I've even noticed that even in the workforce, I try to be as helpful as I possibly can. And people are just not capable of accepting help. Their pride gets in the way too goddamn much. Too much. And you're not doing it for anything in return, but to be a good coworker, a good friend. But what's that bullshit that Drake said? That soft nigga, no new friends. I guess people got that going on in their goddamn brain. So I got enough shit to worry about. Anyway, I'm just so tired of watching this course that people put their children on. It's just a legacy to continue the BS. It's a legacy to continue it. What, you want to be a 65-year-old great-grandmother? Because you know that's coming, right? A 70-year-old great-grandmother? Because you know that's coming, right? That's going to become the norm. And I'm going to say it, and people might get upset about it, and I don't really give a shit. If the government wasn't set up to benefit women having multiple children by multiple men, this shit wouldn't be happening. But I digress. So anyway, y'all, Fury, I'm here, and now I'm out. Peace.